everyone, welcome to Bec Tarot. Today I'll be doing your reading for how your person is currently feeling about you. This reading is for all signs from Aries to Pisces. Okay, so do check all of your placements, your Sun, Moon, Rising as well as Venus placements to get a more accurate reading. Okay, so let's get started. Aries, so let's see how does your person feel about you. Oof, Aries, what is going on? It seems like there's a lot of, I'm getting like heartache, misery. Perhaps an argument has led up and built up to this situation. Okay, let's see what's going on. So in their feelings, we have the Eight of Wands as well as Judgment. What this tells me is that your person really wants to come in and communicate with you. Okay, pertaining to how they feel, they really want to resurrect whatever that's going on, resurrect this connection. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords in reverse. What this tells me is that there's some form of blocking. Okay, there's some form of not being fair towards each other. Perhaps like they tell you something but you're not really listening to what they want to hear, because we have the Queen of Swords in reverse over here. Queen of Swords tells me something about someone who doesn't really know how to convey their words and is quite sharp with their tongue. Okay, there's really something that's not being balanced with Justice in reverse over here as well. So yeah, they really do want to come in their feelings. They really do want to come in and tell you what is going on, how they genuinely feel, and bring some form of enlightenment and like this Sun energy over here, like to make the both of you content and satisfied. But they don't know how to bring about, they don't know how to communicate with you effectively, because I'm getting like they feel blocked out from you. Okay, so it seems like you possess the Emperor energy, because Emperor over here is a sign of Aries as well. So it's like you're kind of like the boss of them, and so yeah, they don't know how to come about and tell you. They're kind of afraid of you. They don't know, it's like they don't know what to expect. Okay, so let's see, in their feelings, this is it. So let's see how they see you. Okay, they see you as someone who doesn't really give them who doesn't really want to let them speak their truth, who doesn't want to listen to them. Okay, and with the Nine of Pentacles over here, what this tells me is like you don't want commitment, you're more free, you're freer than when you're with them. Like I'm actually trembling earlier on, so what that indicates is more on they're afraid of you. They see you as someone who doesn't want to commit in a relationship and doesn't see this relationship as a long-term perspective, having a long-term perspective future. Okay, and doesn't want to invest into this connection. This is how they see you. Yeah, they see that you're someone who's really not interested in them, and you're more content and more fulfilled by yourself than you are with them, and you really do not want to listen to what they have to say. So let's see their actions that they plan on taking. They do not it's like they really want to come towards you to tell you this, but with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, yeah, they're not going to, because they don't know how to tell you. They don't know how to once again come about to tell you about how they feel. Tell me about tell me about the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, tell me more about this. I feel like they would come, okay, they would come back to, if the both of you are not contacting, they will kind of no longer make this situation be left out in the cold. They will come and talk to you and all of that, but it's in in an area where they want to make you happy and them happy. They don't want to speak their truth, so they're kind of burdening how they feel, they're kind of suppressing how they genuinely feel, and they just want to satisfy you, they just want to make everyone happy. So kind of like in the intention of, oh, let's be friends, let's just like have fun and just talk about things that make the both of us happy instead of the things that made us argue in the first place and all of that. But I feel like this is a very immature, very like non-practical approach. They should just tell you how they genuinely feel, because their future intention that they are planning on taking is to come and tell you what you want to hear, instead of trying to settle like what's the problem. It's like a very beating around the bush type of energy and trying to navigate around the problem, like looping around instead of approaching it head on, and I think that kind of pissed you off. Okay, so you're not really communicating effectively. They just want to talk to you for the sake of it, to make everyone content, to make everyone happy. It's like yeah, my friend, like that is not the best approach. So this is all I have for you, Aries. I really hope that it helps somehow. If you do like it, please leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Taurus, let's see your person's current feelings towards you. Okay. So Taurus, in their feelings, we have the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands upright. Tell me about the Six of Swords in reverse. Ooh, they do have feelings towards you. They do have strong attraction towards you. But why is that? Why is that they are not approaching you? It's like, let's see. Give me one more. What I see is your person has strong attraction and appeal towards you, but they are quite hesitant. They are not telling you about it. Instead they are just keeping it to themselves for some reason. Why is that? Because they are afraid. They are afraid about what you have to say. They are afraid about how you genuinely feel. They are afraid about your reaction. They're just afraid of the I'm getting repercussions, but not really. They're just afraid of the uncertainty. I don't know. Maybe this person doesn't really want to commit, okay? Because with the Nine of Cups over here, this tells me something about someone not really wanting to commit. Someone still really into like their happiness and all of that, okay? So yeah, like someone who's really fulfilled with their own like single life, singlehood. So this person, in their feelings, they do have strong attraction towards you. However, this is the Ace of Wands. This indicates like it's a brand new, fresh, passionate beginning, and they are quite hesitant about approaching it towards you or like telling it to you. Okay, because perhaps they're afraid of commitments, or they're afraid about what you have to say, how you will react when they do come towards you and tell you about how they genuinely feel towards you, about this strong attraction, strong appeal that they have towards you. Okay, so now let's see how they perceive you to be like. Ooh. They do not see you as someone that they want to commit in the long term. They do not see that there's a lot of prospective future in the long term, because maybe someone isn't really good in like financially, okay? Yeah, it's a very hush energy. They're not telling you about it. They're making a very logical like the same card, Seven of Swords. They're making a very logical decision, but they don't realize is that this logical decision has been concealed with deception, because they do have attraction towards you, but they're trying to convince themselves that they don't have. they don't have that strong attraction towards you. They're trying to mellow it down because they are trying to convince themselves that, oh, this person, perhaps they stay quite far away, perhaps there's some form of distance, perhaps there's some form of like differences in terms of ethnicity, in terms of culture, whatever. This could also indicate that they are being very stubborn, being very firm, like firm to their ground, being very narrow-minded, believing what they want instead of trying to open up. Okay, perhaps again this person is afraid of commitments. There's a lot of possibilities over here, but the similarities here falls that they are lying to themselves, because they do have attraction towards you, but they are trying to convince themselves that they do not. Okay, so let's keep this. Could be dealing with an air sign, doesn't really have to be. So the actions that they plan on taking, is not approaching you at all. They're not going to tell you about how they feel. They still want to take that time, the same time, to reflect, like trying to outweigh the pros and cons, whether or not they should pursue this, whether or not they should tell you, yeah. But okay, ooh, they do have attraction towards you. They do see you as someone, like a significant other. Okay, especially with the Ace of Wands, this could be a new person, this could be a new connection. It doesn't really have to be a new person. Perhaps you have already known this person for quite some time, but they are afraid and they are restraining themselves from approaching you. Okay, like bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It really takes time. It really depends on divine timing. It really depends on their own free will. But as of now, I'm going to tell you this: they do have feelings towards you, but they are lying to themselves. And the near future action is that they're not going to do anything about it to make them happy, because like perhaps of this fear. Yeah, they just want to like nurture themselves. They don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They just want to focus on themselves instead of like what is beyond the horizon, what is it like to be in a connection with you. Okay, so Taurus, this is all I have for you. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you do, please leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Gemini, let's see how your person currently feels about you. In their feelings, with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords in reverse, bottom of the deck. Ooh. I know there's a lot of reaction coming from me, but just let me. Ooh. Okay. Gemini. Okay, so let me just tell you something. Your person, in their feelings, feel that there is commitment, there's long term, there's fulfillment in this connection. However, okay, they're too content, and it doesn't feel like they are giving much into this connection. They're like too complacent to the extent where they're not doing much to make something special happen. They're not really texting you first, because that Gemini would be there for me. It's not from a place where it's bad. It's just that it has grown too complacent, where it's not like how it once was. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. Okay, your person is currently pursuing something else as well. They have invested a lot of time and energy into. So there could be some form of disbalance, but they know deep down that you will be loyal to them, and they are loyal to you as well, because I do see a lot of passion. Okay, and they do view this connection as something of commitment. So the both of you could be literally like married or anything like that. But they are just too much in their head right now. There's something else that they are focusing about, that they are kind of losing their ground because perhaps they don't have much skills, perhaps they have not much like knowledge on that aspect, and they're trying to juggle with it. But it's not a place where, oh, they're trying to juggle your relationship. They're just trying to juggle that aspect, and they don't have much worries in this connection because they know that, okay, the foundation is there, it is firm, it is rigid, and there's nothing to worry about in this connection with Gemini. Okay, so let's see how they see you. We have the Three of Wands. Ooh, your person sees you as someone. Ooh, this is so sweet. Ah, this is so sweet. Okay, your person sees you as someone that they can have brand new beginnings with. Okay, it doesn't really matter if this is a fresh connection, if this is a new connection, it doesn't really matter, blah blah blah. But or like if this is a long-term committed relationship, it doesn't matter. But your person sees that once you are kind of stuck in your head, you know, perhaps there was a lot of self-pitying energy going on around you, perhaps there was fear pertaining to something that you're afraid to approach towards, perhaps you were kind of too narrow-minded or whatever, but your person sees you as someone who has snapped out of it. Okay, your person sees you as someone who is strong, who is independent, you know, who's selfless especially, and they see you as the one, that like literally their mirroring image. Okay, and they see you as someone who's so independent that you are willing to go through your own journey alone, but not in a sense where you don't need them for support, but that again there is this reliance, there's this dependency that, yeah, we have already gotten our relationship settled down, so what is there to worry about? They are already venturing into what they have invested in, that they have once started, and you are still trying to navigate it. So that is what your person is seeing you as. They see you as someone who's still trying to figure out what you want, but there was something that you just recently let go, and you have recently just brought light to that matter, and you're still trying to figure out yourself. What is it that you want? What's your interest? What's your hobby? You know, all of that. But they see you as someone that they want to spend their entire life with. They see you as someone that's, you know, read their mind and you read theirs. They see you as someone who really loves them, who nurtures them, who showers them with love, with affection. Okay, so let's see what's their what's their future actions that they are planning on taking. The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. See, their main focus right now is not really on the connection, because once again they know that the both of you have a strong foundation that has nothing to worry about. And they are very, very invested in their career and something new in a tangible sense. Again, this could be career, this could be finances, this could be health, anything like that they are trying to gain more knowledge on. They're trying to go within, ask themselves how can they improve on it and all of that. So their future action isn't really on you guys, isn't really on the connection. It's more on their external physical sense in a new beginning way. Something that they have created but not yet brought themselves fulfillment in a sense. It's something that feels like it's barely started. Okay, it's barely started. So yeah, so it's a really beautiful reading. I really like this. Thank you for letting me read you guys. Okay, so if you do like it, please leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye, Gemini. And so thank you for letting me read you guys. We shall see what your person's current feeling towards you. Okay, Cancer's energy, the Chariots over here at the bottom of the deck. I see progression, I see moving forward, coming towards you perhaps, but we shall see. So in their feelings, let's see. Ooh. Oh, no wonder the Chariots was at the bottom of the deck. There was a separation between the both of you, between your person and you, Cancer, that they already let go of the pain of the heartache that has happened. Okay, tell me about the Tower in reverse. Yeah, oh my god. They have already let go of the heartache. It's in a way, where is it really moving on? They have moved on. They've moved on from the burdens, how they felt. I feel that there could be a separation between the both of you. The both of you may not be even talking right now, but that caused a lot of heartache, a lot of disputes, a lot of arguments that they are still currently trying to let go. I'm not saying that they have let go completely, but they're trying to let go. They're feeling much better right now. Okay, they're no longer suppressing the towering moments, and they're trying to get towards this Ten of Pentacles energy, fulfillment in a more physical sense, spending more time, quality time with family members, nurturing themselves in a tangible manner, taking care of themselves in terms of their health, in this type of aspects, to feel more fulfilled, once again, in a tangible manner. So I feel like the cycle has closed completely with the World at the bottom of the deck. Let's see how they see you. Oh, that's a lot. I'm gonna take this too, since these two cards came out. Is here someone that has moved on and is refusing to contact them, that is refusing to come into collaboration or partnership with them, refusing to talk to them, Perhaps you have already completely blocked them out. Yeah, they see you as someone who is refusing to make any form of action towards this connection that the both of you possibly once had. Yeah, they do not see that there's any form of new beginnings in this connection. Okay, they see that they see that you don't want to offer them anything. They see you as someone that has already moved on, someone that doesn't want to speak to them, someone who doesn't want to put in any actions, any work into the connection, and they don't really see why you should have to. They see you as someone that has already made the decision, that's no longer being delusional, that is no longer being on dilemma. Okay, they see that you have already made this decision and you're very clear with it, that you want to move away from this person, and they are trying to let go. They are already doing it, okay, successfully. They feel much better. So let's see your person's future. What's this future actions? I already got two. This is really fast. I got the Hanged Man as well as the Four of Wands. Tell me more about the Hanged Man. We have the Lovers as well as the Knight of Cups in reverse, both in reverse. I see that your person no longer view this connection as something prospective in the long term to be celebrated about. They are no longer going to make a decision, okay, to bring this connection into fulfillment, to bring about some form of reconciliation and also getting closure. I see that this connection just ended, and there's not much closure, and the both of you refuse to talk to each other. There's a feeling where with the Five of Swords over here, that when the both of you have just ended ways and parted ways, there was not much words being said, or that words were exchanged, but it was extremely sharp, it was extremely painful. But the both of you were just looking at your back and wondering, okay, will this person come back? Will this person come back? Is this person going to come back to apologize to me? But time has already passed by, and they view you as someone who has already let go of the connection and is no longer wanting to put in any energy, any efforts, any actions into this connection, and refusing to talk to them. And so they are trying to let go. They are trying to end the suffering on their part, and they are moving on to this idea, to this dream, to this goal of fulfillment of 10 of Pentacles. They are refusing. Okay, their future action is that they are no longer going to come and chase you to pursue you. They're no longer going to make a decision, and they see this Four of Wands, which symbolizes fulfillment, celebration when it's upright, but in reverse it just means the complete opposite. They view this as okay, a dream, something that it will never happen, because like I feel like they think that it takes two hands to clap, so what is the point for them to just constantly put in the energy and the effort and just restraining themselves and to just like drain themselves of all of this, but you're not doing anything to make it work. Okay, so Cancer, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it resonates with you and it helps. Once again, thank you so much for letting me read your energy and your reading. It means a lot to me, and if you enjoy it, so leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Hi Leo, let's see how your person currently feels about you, okay? So in their feelings, okay. Ooh, in their feelings we have the 9 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, you're dating someone who's really mature, Leo. You're really dating someone who's really mature. They could be kind of sassy. I'm getting kind of like a sassy vibe, but it's someone who's really content with themselves. They're satisfied with who they are. I'm getting someone who doesn't really chase you if you kind of like, I don't know, they're just not emotionally hysterical. Okay, they are fulfilled with themselves. They're comfortable with their own silence, and they're content with who they are and all of that, and they are with you. They are with you. Oh, why do we have this? Okay, wait. Let's see. The 5 of Swords. Early on I saw this. Leo. This is someone who portrays themselves as someone who's really fulfilled emotionally, and yes, this is who they are. They're content with themselves once again, but there's something that in an external factor in their life, okay, they feel really unachieved. They feel like they have not okay, it's not like they do not feel that they are not desirable, but they feel like they have yet to achieve enough to feel desirable. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like their physical sense, like their physical realm, they feel that they have not achieved where they want to be, and they're kind of letting their guards down. They're not sure about what to do, and in a way they're also kind of like comparing themselves to other people. But at the same time, they're trying to move forward, trying to improve on themselves. But it feels like no matter what they do, nothing is going their way. Yeah. Oh. But with the with the Ace of Cups over here, they feel like you are kind of the missing puzzle in their life in terms of emotional sense. But in the physical sense, they're still missing a part. Perhaps an opportunity, perhaps luck, perhaps something. There's something that's still missing, that they do not feel content. But they know who they are. They know how they should be treated. Okay, they just know that there's this confidence coming from them, but there's something beyond love, beyond this connection, where they do not feel content, where they do not feel fulfilled and successful in a way. And they are really trying to learn, but they don't know how to tackle the solution. With the 10 of Wands over here, they feel really stressed out. They feel like they are just overbearing everything, like all of their responsibilities, and perhaps they feel like you're not really helping them in a more physical sense, like you're not trying to read up more to educate them on it, like I don't know, okay, to like help them in a way to achieve what they want, to achieve their dreams. Because this is a collective reading, situations can be applicable from many like different scenarios, so just take it as how it resonates. Okay, so let's see how your person views you. Like instantaneously when I got the 2 of Pentacles over here, Yeah, I got like a very like Joker energy. It's a little bit like the Fool, but not that immature. But I feel like a person views you as someone who's sort of immature, who doesn't really have your future planned out. Okay, and yeah, you don't really possess that wisdom, and this is the thing that's lacking that they want. This is the thing that is lacking in their ideal type of person that they want to have, this specific trait which you have yet to have, you know. They want you. Okay, like I feel like they perceive you as someone who has yet to have dreams and like your own objective in terms of life, in terms of your long-term goal. What is your long-term goal? That's why your person is feeling a little bit like there's an itch under their skin, because they do love you and you bring them a lot of like fulfillment in terms of like emotions in this connection, but physically you're not really contributing to them, because like they are kind of struggling and they feel like they are the only one who can help themselves, but yet they do not know how to solve it, how to get there, and you're not really helping because you yourself are lost in the physical sense. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting like this person that you're dating is someone who's really mature, who's someone who's not just emotionally mature but physically as well. They could be older than you, it doesn't really have to be. But what I'm getting is more on, it's not like they need you. They love you because they choose you. You get what I'm trying to say? Like if you were to dump them, they'll like probably cry for a day or two. Then I'll just like continue and focus on whatever I want to do. So let's see what's the future like intentions that they're planning on. They're going to tell you the truth about like this dissatisfaction. Okay, they want to learn more. They want to, okay, tell me about the devil in reverse, but they want to, they don't want to argue, but there's some form of truth that they will share with you. Yeah, there's some form of truth they want to share with you, but you don't know how to quite convey it. And it's all pertaining to the Page of Swords, which is a lot on like logical reasoning. They're going to talk to you quite some time soon, like perhaps days or weeks time, but yeah, they don't know how to structure their words yet, and it's due to this like, oh, you know, it's kind of like your lack of ambition is kind of holding me back, and I don't want my partner to have no ambitions, you know, something like that. But it's not in a way where they want to lose you as a partner. They just, as of now, do not see that you are a prospective person that they want to spend their entire life with in the long term. Yeah, and they're kind of stressing out. It's like, it's not coming from a sense where they're obsessed with you. It's just that they don't know how to structure their words as of now to not hurt you. Okay, yeah, so they're kind of stressing out. They're still trying to like puzzle it out, the words, how to come towards you, when is the right time and all of that. But they are not done with you. They're not going to give up on you. They're not going to give up on the connection that the both of you have. It's just that there's this dissatisfaction, and they wish that you can compromise. They wish that you can get your like physical sense more settled down. Okay, so that it's not like they want you to help them. It's more on, if you were to focus on yourself and you're ambitious as well, you will push me like in a more like energy synchronizing manner. You get what I'm trying to say? When my partner, and this is a channel message, like when my partner is ambitious as well, it will kind of motivate me and push me to accomplish beyond my dreams, beyond what I think I can achieve as of now. Something like that. Okay, Leo? So this is all I have for you. I really hope that you like it. If you do love it, do leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Girl, this is the reading that I have for you to see how your person is currently feeling about you. Okay. So in their feelings, we have the Seven of Wands as well as the Four of Swords. I'm getting that your person has had enough of fighting, has had enough of trying to explain themselves, where they're coming from. So they are taking the time to retreat, to kind of reevaluate whatever that is going on and how to come about to give you this perspective. Like, I don't know how to say like this. Actually, I'm like not getting anything. Like, your person just wants to retreat and conserve their energy, and to take the chance to evaluate on whatever has happened and how to come about to suggest something to improve the connection. Okay. Yeah, your person has like, how do I say, your person is not up on cloud nine or like being delusional. Your person is not having like a clouded judgment. It's just that, yeah, you know, they kind of have enough. They just want to take some time. They're kind of exhausted, just want to retreat, just want to rest and reevaluate whatever that's going on and how do they want to come about to talk to you. Okay, so let's see how your person sees you. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. I just cut the deck and we have this, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So your person view you as someone who is kind of dependent on them, someone who's very like reliant and constantly needing some form of validation. Yeah. And you're kind of, I do not mean it in a bad way, but it's more on, you want what you want, that you do not, you want the things that you want to have, that when people come from an intention where it's for your own good, advising you otherwise, you will be like, nah, you know, I'm not gonna listen to you. You know, if you love me, then you will just let me be free. Something like that with the Fool in reverse. And your person view as someone who isn't really actively making the relationship work. Again, like, this is how your person views you, it's not how you are. Okay, so yeah, like with the with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, the Fool reverse earlier was on top. What this represents is more on like, they just view you as someone who's really not nurturing into this connection. Like, why do you want to be in this connection with me, in this relationship, when, you know, you're not doing an active part, you're not doing an active role. You could be dealing with an off sign, doesn't really have to be. Okay, so let's see their future actions towards you. They still want to talk to you. I see that your person loves you a lot. Like, they're not going to let go of the connection. It's just that they want to take some time to reevaluate how to come about and talk to you. And yeah, they're just reevaluating. They just need to take some time to think things through. Okay, there's definitely some form of argument or disagreement between the both of you, and the both of you are currently perhaps not in contact, little to no contact. But do not think otherwise. Okay, do not let your mind wander and think that, oh, you know, perhaps that this is the time where like my person wants to break up with me. It's not. They just need some time to think things through and reevaluate like all of their perspectives, like options. So just give them some time. They are just waiting for the right time when they feel much better to talk to you. They want to communicate with you, but with how they perceive you, it's not in a bad way. I feel like all of these characteristic traits that they perceive you to be is the reason why they fell for you in the first place, because you're someone who's really carefree and someone who really requires freedom in a way or another. You know, someone who's really spontaneous and doesn't really take shit from others. Like, they fell for that trait in the first place, but it in turns kind of like, how do I say, make them feel like, you know, you're not really respecting what they have to say, but they understand where you're coming from as well. So once again, just let them reevaluate all of the options, or like just let them conserve their energy, and they'll be coming back when the time is right. Okay, do not worry so much, Virgo. So thanks for letting me read you. So thanks for letting me read this reading to you, Virgo. I really appreciate it. If you like it, do leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Hi, Libra. Okay, so I'm going to see how your person currently feels about you. The Five of Pentacles came out. This could represent something along the lines that you've been ghosted, you know, the both of you are not talking, someone's leaving someone else out in the cold. Again, like perhaps you have been ghosted, or that you ghosted them. Yeah, so someone else is waiting for this connection to happen. Someone else is waiting for the other person to text them back, but someone, like this is the same person, got ghosted, you know, being left on the cold, no answer, no text, no phone calls, nothing. Right now, I feel like this is more coming from you. You feel that, like, what is this relationship about? What is this connection about? It doesn't feel like there's more to it. Like how can you treat me like that, you know? Like, if you have these disagreements, you have dissatisfaction, you talk to me and not just leave me out in the cold, just like do not explain anything to me. You feel like there's no stability in this connection anymore. Okay, so what is this? Keep this. So let's see in your feelings. What's this? So many cards came out, huh? Yeah, it feels like there's no text, and someone is being really hurt. So I feel like you're getting really hurt from this no connection, no contact situation. But in their feelings, we have the Two of Wands as well as the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords in reverse. This wanted to come out. Yeah, I feel like your person just doesn't want to explain anything to you. Your person just ghosts you, really. This is what I'm getting. A person just ditch you aside, and just like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to look out for something else, for something more. And you see, these two person, they are literally not looking at each other's way. So they feel like there's no much desire to this connection anymore. They don't want to chase into this relationship anymore. They don't want to, judgment means something like bring up the date or something like that, but they don't want that, you know. They're kind of escaping from their responsibilities and escaping from you, you know, like trying to, I'm getting like your person could be on dating sites or whatever, just actively sought out for something else or something new, but at the same time just ignoring what they have done to you. And they're being very cold towards you with King of Swords, like blocking you out and everything. This could not just be like blocking you out on social media, on texting applications or your phone. It could literally mean blocking you out energetically. Like you try to talk to them and they could be really cold in terms of their words, which is absolutely disgusting. Like if you resonate with this, I'm so sorry you have to go through this. This is absolutely disgusting. Nobody has to go through something like this. Like this frustrates me. Okay, so okay, like let my emotions go aside. How do they see you? By the way, how do they see you and everything? Like afterwards I'll be doing the actions that I'm planning on taking, but it could be kind of difficult to digest, so this is just a disclaimer. If you do want to, if you're strong enough and you want to like really persist on and read and like listen to what I have to say afterwards, just continue. But if not, I advise you to click off, okay? Because I don't want someone to think that I have something against them. I've gotten like messages like this. What the hell do you think I have something against all of you guys? Like, okay, anyway, just emotions aside, let's just continue with this. So disclaimer, if you can't, just go like exit, okay? Because everything is fine, babes. They see you as someone that has already moved on, someone that is no longer hurt by this situation. Okay, they see that there's not much potential in this energy. They see you as someone who will not bring fulfillments to them in terms of emotions wise, but they do see you as someone that has already let go of these hurts that they have brought upon you, if they even know about it. I'm rolling my eyes, but like this, just see you as someone that is moving on, someone who's kind of mature and you can like detach from your emotions, something like that, you know, perhaps just moving forward in your life and just trying to heal from this connection. Okay, so let's see what's the future actions that they're planning on taking in this connection. First cards, we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. They're moving away. Like with the Ace of Wands in reverse, you do see like this big thumbs down. They do not see any form of growth, any form of potential in this connection, and they're moving on. They're moving away, slowly drifting away from this connection and distancing away from you. Okay, so I'm so sorry, Libra. I just have to tell you what I see. I can't sugarcoat all of this. So this is all I have for you, Libra. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you do, please leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Hi, Scorpio. So let's see how your person currently feels about you. In their feelings, we have the King of Cups in reverse as well as the Seven of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I see this is someone that keeps coming and like keep come and go. But I do not see that they have much compassion as to how you feel and as to how much they have hurt you. It's very, they have brought upon injustice. So like when they need you, they come back, and when they find something else that is distracting themselves away from you, like I'm getting more on like they see it as a distraction away from their lonely soulless life. That's what I'm getting. And like they don't have much emotions towards you, like in terms of romantic aspect. And once again, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they just keep come and go. It's a very disgusting, sneaky energy that a person has on you in this current moment. Yeah, once again, justice in reverse. They're not being fair to you. They're just thinking about themselves when they're doing all of that. So when they need you, they come back. When they have found something else better, when you're no longer a distraction, they just chase for something or someone else, you know. So do not let yourself be a doormat. Okay, they do not see this connection. They are not even investing in this connection, you know. They have not plotted any form of seeds. They're not waiting for this connection to grow. Like in the first place, they're not even doing anything to make this connection work. They are just looking at you, regarding you as someone that they can depend on when they need you. So yeah, you're like do not be like walking doormats. Okay, so how they see you. Let's see how they see you. They see you as someone who's really mature, someone who's really nurturing as well. Like considering over here we have the Queen of Pentacles, but someone who's really financially like settled and know what you want. With the Four of what's this? They see you as someone who feels really lonely and is like grieving about something. It could be grieving about the loss of someone that you once had. Perhaps the both of you once shared some form of memories with each other. Okay, but I do see like they constantly promise you of something new, but it always never happens with the Hermits. They always say I need time to like consider about it, I need time to think about it, blah blah blah. But they see you as someone, okay, please remember, this is how they perceive you, this is not how you are. But they see you as someone who is constantly up in your head about like commitment and marriage possibly, but it's not happening, and you are trying to make it work. But with the Four of Pentacles over here, what this tells me is that 5 again. What this tells me is that you're kind of like, how do I say, convinced that it's not going to happen, yet you're with someone like this. Is it because you're lonely and you feel like, oh, there could be a potential hope because this person makes promises to me? Okay, so once again, do not be a walking doormat, my friend. So let's see what's our future actions. We have the 3 of Pentacles. This is a lot. I'm not going to take all of this. 3 of Pentacles, give me one more please. And the Moon, deception. Okay, I do not think that you'll be hearing from this person anytime soon, considering that we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon. Yeah, you're not going to hear from this person anytime soon. Why? They're having fun without you. So, yeah, it's something that you're not seeing. They refuse their future actions is that they're refusing to talk to you. They are kind of withdrawing their energy away from you. And with the Moon over here, it's something that you do not see. So they are refusing to let you see something. They perhaps block you out from Instagram stories and everything if they actively post there, or like Snapchat, because they don't want you to see what they are going on with their life, because they don't wish to explain things to you, and that could brought some form of argument, some form of conflict afterwards. Like, you promised me this, you promised me that we'll have some form of like fulfillment, some form of like relationship in the near future. You told me that you like me, what is going on? Then they have like tons of excuses again and again, and you will say like, oh, I'm not ready for this, but I like you. Oh, sure. So yeah, Scorpio, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it resonates with you and you like it. Like, if you do, please leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean so much to me, okay? And it really means a lot to me for you to be watching till this far. It really does, okay? So goodbye. Hi Sagittarius. So let's see how your person currently feels about you. In the feelings, we have the King of Cups. That's a very good way to be opening the reading. King of Cups as well as the 6 of Cups. Amazing. Okay, what this tells me is that your person and you have shared a lot of memories together. This could also mean that the both of you have shared some form of past life connection, okay? And your person really loves you a lot and is literally embracing and showering this connection with love, with affection, with affirmation. Your person do love you a lot. Okay, so let me see how they see you. How does a person see you? The person see you as someone who has an equal give and take. You treat them like how they treat you. You treat them like how you want to be treated, which is amazing. And your person see you as someone with a great, like, open heart. You doing charitable stuff. You being really kind, really like open-minded and everything. Yeah. Ooh. Your person sees you as, oh my god, if you're a guy, your person sees you as like, daddy. Okay, because the Emperor, like, like literally means like daddy energy, you know, it gives you daddy vibes. So yeah, so your person sees you as someone who is actively pursuing the connection, like actively telling them that, hey, you know, I love you and all of that. Because I'm using the same deck and we don't have the same cards in the deck, duh. So like, I feel like the Knight of Cups is the same representation as the King of Cups, because we have the 6 of Pentacles over here. Like, equal give and take, you treating them like how they treat you, all of that, right? And with the Emperor in the middle of the reading, what this tells me is that you don't just say, you do as well. You say what you would do, and there is actions. You know, it's not just all talk, no actions. It's all talk and actions. Amazing. So let's see the actions that they are planning on taking, please. So we got the Queen of Swords as well as the 4 of Cups in reverse. Please clarify. Then we have the Empress in reverse. What is going on? What is this? Clarify further. Okay, it's not as bad. So there's something that they have yet to let go emotionally. But I think it's beyond the connection though. It could be like family matters, it could be friendship. So okay, let me just tell you something. There could be a conversation where they'll be kind of blunt and straightforward with their words, because I feel that the both of you will not be seeing things eye to eye at a given moment. But do not take it as if like, oh, like what is going on, what's wrong with you. It's not. I feel like it's just a very heated moment. I feel like this pertaining to this like situation or this topic, it's very emotional and very sensitive to your person, okay? And once again, it could be quite blunt with their words, and it could be quite like firm with their decision. So over here, like, they refuse to see things from your point of view initially, then afterwards they will kind of be open with it. They'll kind of listen to you after much convincing, and then they will approach to what you have to say. Yeah, tell me about the Empress. Tell me about the Empress. This could also be something pertaining to like their career, finances, anything like investment, whatever. Okay, so tell me about the Empress in reverse. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Oh, the card just hit me. Yeah, see the two like swords. Oh, this could also be an ex, by the way, because we have the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This could be someone that used to hurt them, either an ex-friend, anything like that, that somehow they still defend them, and they're like, hey, what's up, like they hurt you so bad, what is wrong with you? Okay, because it's a collective reading, and situations can be applicable in so many different scenarios, so just like take it as how it resonates, okay, and kind of adjust it to your own personal situation. So yeah, so at a given moment in the near future, there will be a dispute once again, and it feels like at that given moment, temporarily, like they are not really nurturing into the connection. They are not letting you win in that debate or whatever. They're not really seeing it eye to eye, but they're trying to understand what you mean, but they will still be very firm with their words, will be very firm with the decision. And but at the end of the day, they're still the sun. You still bring them contentment. You're still their sun. Like SUN, not SON. Like, oh my god, that's disgusting. No. Like, like you still lighten their day. You still bring them again like contentment, fulfillment, satisfaction, all of that. And you are literally their significant other. But it's just that I'm saying there will be an argument arising in the near future, and that one of you will be the King of Swords, just you, most likely, and they will be the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, like this argument, this conflict, this whatever this thing is, someone that has betrayed them, someone who is dead but not with the best intention in mind. Your person will just walk away from it, okay? But give them some time. It's just an argument. Couples argue every single time. It's natural. It's not unhealthy. So yeah, just a heads up for you guys. So this is all I have for you, Sagittarius. I really hope that it helps you somehow. Okay, if you do enjoy it, please leave down a like and subscribe, because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Capricorn, let's see how your person currently feels about you. In their feelings, we have the Two of Wands as well as the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse, please. Silence. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, doesn't really have to be, could be dealing with Pisces as well, Taurus. Okay, so your person and you could be in a long-term committed relationship. The both of you could be living together, or both of you could be literally married. But what I'm getting more is that there is some form of not wanting to invest into this connection any further, okay, and they're being very silent about something that they are checking out for. You do see that these two people are literally not looking at each other's way. Yeah, and your person is being very firm with a decision which they are sorting out for externally beyond the connection, and they're being very hush about it. They're not really telling you. It's something that they are currently being represented by the Nine of Cups, right? And I feel like there's, I don't know, like perhaps it's the long-term commitment that I'm getting, a long-term committed relationship. There's 10 stagnants between the both of you. Like they used to hope and they used to perceive your connection, the connection that the both of you have, to be able to give them the Ace of Cups, like something that they are missing, because they are someone that's feeling really fulfilled, really content with who they are in their current situation, in their current life, but they have been waiting for so long and they do not see it happening in this connection, so they're actually sorting out for something more. So with the Hierophant being upright and then in reverse, what this tells me is that the both of you were in a long-term committed relationship, but is either separated or it's just that this is something that's being very hush about it. Once again with the High Priestess over here, you know, and especially with the crescent moon over here, which symbolizes something like delusions, something mystical, something like not mystical, it's something not that you're not seeing, something that they're not sharing to you. So the both of you could be still together, but they are not telling you about something. There's something that they're hiding from you, okay? So how do they see you, Capricorn? They see you as someone who's really lively, someone who's really lovable, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well as the Two of Cups. But with the Four of Pentacles over here, what this tells me is that you're not someone who handles your finances well. You're not someone who's being able to conserve your energy. Perhaps like your mind wanders about, or your emotion sways about, you know, you have constant mood swings and all of that. I know this is Pentacles, but it's something that you are not handling in the physical side that is affecting your emotional or spiritual side, and they are not telling you about it as well. Tell me about the Sun. They see you as someone that they want to live with, but there's something missing in the connection where you have not brought to them, and they are thinking about living. Ooh, they're thinking about leaving the connection. Yeah, they find a lot of dissatisfaction in the connection with you. But they do see you as someone who is really lovable, someone that there's a potential, but there's something missing. Okay, I don't give this to other signs, but let me tell you I want to see what's the thing that's missing. Freedom. Like the both of you are, the thing that is missing is the sense of freedom. The thing that is missing is the sense of expecting something new, the thrill of ongoing something new. Perhaps it's a long-term commitment, and once again the relationship has turned stagnant and perhaps sour even. I'm getting that, and there's just no more brand new beginnings that the both of you can look up for, okay? And and like it's so weird because Tower in reverse, what this tells me is that like there's a restriction in changes. So perhaps a person has been telling you that, hey, you know, why not we change something in our routine, because every single day I wake up, I see your face, and then we just go by our day and we sleep and like this for a couple of years. And like they do tell you about it, but or that you tell them about it, but there's this sense of not wanting to make some form of changes, not wanting to make some form of new arrangement, and not working towards it, towards changing it, towards making this connection. Like it feels like this connection is very stagnant, and there's no work being done into this connection. Has like just being stagnant, just being still. You know, instead of like a downhill, like a upheaval, it's just like a plateau literally. So let me see like your person's future actions. But your person is really yearning out for new passionate beginnings, you know, new love, something or someone that can bring them this the Ace of Cups. Make them feel something that you once did or perhaps you never really did. Okay, so their future actions is being represented by the Knight of Cups as well as the Six of Wands. What this tells me is that they will go about to get some form of attention. Okay, but they're still very hesitant about it. Let me just get more about this. What is this Knight of Cups and the Six of Wands? Yeah, I feel like they have had enough of waiting, and the action is that they will be living to pursue for more validation and action from others, you see. By the way, like, I am just a messenger. I don't have anything against you. This is what I see. I read what I see, okay? And I feel like they, once again, it's a very hush energy. They wouldn't be telling you about this, and it's a possibility where it happens they'll just block you out. And I cut the deck and we have the World. It's an end of a cycle. Perhaps the both of you have already ended. Perhaps you are still living with this person, but oh my god, I cut the deck and I got these two, the World and the Hierophant in reverse. This connection will not work out. Okay, yeah, they're refusing to nurture into this connection anymore. So it's like, I'm done, you know. Like, they do not see this connection as something that can bring them fulfillment in a more tangible self. Like, they do see you as someone that's so that has a potential to bring emotional fulfillment to someone else, or just objectively they pursue you like that, but they don't want to have that with you because they perhaps you give them a lot of promises. Okay, but once again, this is how they perceive you. It's not really how you are. But yeah, I'm just reading what I see, so I really hope that you enjoy this reading. I know this reading is terrible. Please don't attack me. Yeah, so this is all I have for you. Do like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Okay, goodbye. Aquarius, let's see how your person currently feels about you. Oh, this is a lot. No way. So in their feelings, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Your person is not really telling you the truth. Your person is being very harsh in terms of their words, in terms of the choice of words towards you. I feel like there's a form of separation. When I cut the deck, there's a form of separation. Okay, definitely your person has most likely moved away from this connection, or perhaps they have already moved away from the connection. With Judgment in reverse, what this tells me is that there's no hope of reconciliation or closure anymore. So yeah, in their feelings, they're just being very blunt, downright. Perhaps I wouldn't even say honest, because the Ace of Swords comes out in reverse. It feels like everything that comes out of their mouth is intended to hurt you. It's intended to push you away. Yeah, so yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any potential of a new possibility of an opportunity given in this connection. There's definitely some form of separation causing this connection to happen. So let's see how they see you. With the World, okay, everything is in reverse. Oh my god. Like, this is in reverse as well. I cut the deck. Earlier on, okay. So, I'll just be honest, okay? This is not going to be a nice reading, but I say what I see. I have nothing against you guys. I hope you guys know it. So, with the Queen of Wands in reverse over here, what this tells me is that your person perceives you as someone who's very aggressive, who's really in a way hysterical, okay, and will kind of attack them. They may see you as someone who has put in a lot of energy into this connection and a lot of time, a lot of energy into the connection, but when things doesn't work out, which is now, like, when you don't have things your way, you kind of go crazy, you kind of go psycho, and you don't really take care of yourself. with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse over here, they see you as someone who doesn't really nurture yourself, who doesn't really have long-term goals, long-term plans, someone who does... Okay, this is how they see you. This is not how I'm saying you are. But they do see you as someone who's crazy. They just paint you in a picture like you're crazy. Okay, they see you as someone who's obsessed with them, who can't stop chasing after them in a way or another. Like, why you... I keep getting at, why are you not done with it? Why are you not done with me? What do you want from me in a way? And yeah, they see you as someone who can't close the cycle, you know, who can't close the chapter, and someone who's kind of obsessed with them, who's obsessed about making things work. Like, I feel that it's not that. I feel like you just want to tell them how you feel, tell them how they have been making you feel. You want to have a sense of closure, and it's not for them, it's for yourself. But the more you insist, the more you push them to speak to you, to listen to what you have to say, the more they paint you in the lights where you're crazy when you are not. It's like a gaslighting type of energy. Okay, so let's see what the action they are planning on taking. Oh, this person is crazy. Aquarius, do not engage in a conversation with this guy. This guy would do anything at all to sound like they are the victim themselves. Oh, disgusting. Okay, Aquarius, this is their advice, do not associate with them even as friends. Do not have some form of energy exchanged with them. Just cut them off completely, really. Like, this is not worth it. This is absolutely disgusting. The Magician over here could have a dark side to them. The Magician, dark side, meaning like casting spells and all of that. I do see it. There's a possibility they could cast spells and all of that. Like, the thing is, they do not want to speak to you, but at the back, like behind the scenes, they're doing a lot of despicable stuff. They could be trying to gain some form of fame, you know, trying to win people's side, again casting spells, and then to make themselves like they are the victim, painting themselves, like self-victimizing themselves essentially. And like, they just want to like talk shit about you, you get what I'm trying to say, and have your friends turn their back against you, and perhaps like be really flirtatious with your friends as well, or with their friends or whatever. I feel like deep down they're still not done with this. I feel like this person has a lot of vengeance in their soul. Like, this energy is disgusting. So like, this is all I have for you. Okay, this person, cut them out. They are someone who's not committed, someone who's a full-blown narcissist, okay, someone who is potentially very manipulative, and someone could most likely be doing witchcrafts. Okay, like, they paint you as someone who is obsessive, but the truth is they're obsessive about you as well. They're obsessed to make you like miserable for some reason. Okay, so Aquarius, this is all I have for you. I really hope that it helps you gain some form of clarity and insight somehow. It means a lot for me to be able to do your reading. It really does. So if you have stayed till so far, please do like and subscribe, because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye. Hi Pisces, let's see how your person's current feelings towards you. In their feelings, we have Judgment in reverse. Oh, this wanted to turn like this. And the Page of Pentacles, upright. Okay, so what this tells me is that the both of you could not be in contact right now. Okay, but it doesn't really matter, because I feel that this is more of what we once had. Or this person was someone from your past. But I'm getting that like what we once had is not dead yet. Your person's current feelings towards you is that they want to give you some form of offer. This could be simple things like messaging you, calling you, texting you, you know, trying to give you some form of small gifts, trying to give you trying to offer you something, but something small yet significant. So this could be a past person, or the both of you are just not talking right now, okay? And they want to offer you something, they want to message you with the Page of Pentacles over here. And yeah, they will make the both of you really, really happy in a way. So let's see how they see you. Yeah, they see you as someone that the both of you are no longer speaking. They also see you as someone who is most likely having a lot of fun with your friends. But as someone that is most likely blocking them out or being very like harsh. I'm getting harsh, but it's not really that way. It's just that your words could be kind of sharp, okay, and you don't really hold back as to how you feel about them. Yeah, and they also may feel that you are neglecting them in a way. But let's clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse, please. Yeah, they feel as someone that is kind of done with their connection. Look, the same thing. They view as someone that's kind of done with the connection, okay? Someone who doesn't want to invest into the connection anymore because, like, wait, why am I getting that? Okay, now I know why. They view you as someone who shows that you are done with the connection, but deep down they think that you are not. Deep down they think that you are still thinking about them. You're still hopeful that something will come out of this connection, but you're being very stubborn, okay? You're being very like stubborn as to not wanting to make the first contact, not wanting to contact them, not wanting to open up yourself, not wanting to express how you truly feel. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse over here, this could also mean that they ghosted you, okay? And like they feel like you are just like, when they leave you out of the cold, you never return. So they are not very sure about how they think, like they are not very sure about how you feel, because there could be a significant period where the both of you are no longer talking. But I feel like there's a lot of juggling between the past and the present. Like even your person feels really conflicted as to like how they think you feel, you know. There's a lot of guesses. So perhaps Pisces like so thinks about me, but no, like I ghosted them, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of trying to navigate things from different lights. This is what I'm getting with my intuition. So I feel like these two are the past and these are the energies that's trying to speculate. So in the past they may feel like, hey, you know, I do not think that this connection will work out. Maybe that's why they ghosted you for whatever reason. Yeah, they feel really conflicted as to if this connection would have worked out in the past. That's why they kind of ditch you out in the cold and not really like giving you much explanation. But I feel like they have kind of snapped out of it, okay? And yeah, so I feel like right now they really want to give this connection a chance. Maybe that's why they're kind of wanting to give you like a small offer and see how things work out from there. I do not see that they have much expectation, and they've been kind of stuck in their little narrow-minded world. Yeah, but they kind of broke out of it and they're still trying to convince themselves, I'm getting, to like invest in the connection. But as of now, there's a lot of speculations ongoing in their mind. So let's see what's their future actions. They are very conflicted. Your person is very, very conflicted as to whether they should come towards you or not, and maybe to express themselves. Maybe they should like come and tell you about how they genuinely feel. Yeah, they're on a dilemma. They're not sure about how to come about. They're like trying to outweigh the pros and cons, you know. So I feel like in the near future, they wouldn't be over there. Like they wouldn't be I feel like you wouldn't be hearing them in your future, but there's a possibility where it's going to happen. Okay, I feel like a person's still being very sneaky, like trying to once again like convince themselves that, oh, maybe I do not like Pisces, maybe I shouldn't apologize to them, oh, maybe I should, you know. There's like the strength over here. What this indicates is a lot on trying to hold themselves back, trying to hold their words, but at the same time they know that maybe they shouldn't do this. So it's like a battle between ego in your person. Okay, so like this is feeling really mentally conflicted, but they want to be as logical as possible and as blunt as possible. They want to treat this situation fairly and to not have any regrets later on in the future. This is what I'm getting. And yeah, so this is all I have for you, Pisces. I really hope that it resonates with you. If you do enjoy it, please leave down a like and subscribe because it will mean so much to me. Goodbye.